I made over $70,000 with digital products while working full-time, all thanks to a very simple AI-powered productivity system that gave me back 10 hours every week at a time when I thought I had zero free time. And so in this video, I'm going to show you that exact system and how you can finally start a business with the potential to replace your 9-to-5 without overwhelming yourself and without risking your career. So let's start by showing you just how big of a shift this kind of system can have in your life, especially if you want to start selling digital products as a side hustle and have it evolve into your main hustle in like less than a year, like what I did. And so the old way of trying to build a business while working a 9-to-5 looked a bit like this. Your calendar is crammed with overlapping tasks. There's just zero breathing space. Your evenings are swallowed up by trying to then build your business, and that means you're missing out on time with your loved ones, with your family. You feel stressed constantly, and even with all that effort, you're probably not seeing the sales and the results that you want. And honestly, if you're looking at some of these screenshots, this is how my life looked until I found the new way. And with the productivity system I'm about to show you, everything changed. Your calendar becomes focused. You gain back hours in your day. It gave me back 10 hours in a week. And you actually get to balance your work, your family, and your new business instead of being constantly stressed out. You start building a business that consistently makes sales, and you do this while doing less and getting much better results. So let me show you the exact system. Step 1, you're going to use ChatGPT projects. And this is such a simple AI feature that most people are sleeping on. But if you start doing this now, it's going to put you ahead of everyone else. Now, projects keep everything organized in one place. So AI always remembers the context across every single chat. In other words, using projects makes your ChatGPT or your Claude, whichever one you're using, way more smarter. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a project and we're going to call it something like productivity planning. And then we're going to go to where the instructions section is. And this is where you tell your ChatGPT literally how you want it to behave. And when I discovered that you could do instructions at a project level, it was literally like magic. And in this example that I'm showing you, you can probably see that I've told ChatGPT who I am and the productivity models I want it to follow. Now, these are 3 powerhouse frameworks that when combined, you will actually be able to keep your life manageable, keep your side business moving forward, and actually like keep yourself in good health and do exercise and all of that stuff that just goes out of the window. Now, as a sweetener in my instructions, I actually added faith-based affirmations. This keeps me locked in my faith. It keeps me aligned, but you can tailor however you want yours. The key is that you are just giving your ChatGPT a role within this project. And if you want the exact instructions that I've used, I've actually popped them inside my weekly wins tracker, which is a completely free gift, and it's down in the description, so you can grab that. So now that we've set up our project, we're ready to move into step 2, which is tackling our daily to-do list. And like, this is where things get exciting, because instead of adding more overwhelm, we're going to use a simple strategy that clears your head and sets you up for a win, okay? And this all just starts with a brain dump. This is the simplest and easiest way to do it. So here's how it works. Every morning, I open up Loom, which is an app on my phone, and I hit record. You can use Loom, you can use your iPhone voice memo app. You could even just click the microphone right inside of ChatGPT and talk to it directly. But the point is, you just need a way to get everything out of your head as early in the morning as possible, okay? And for me, I literally like to talk through every single thing I need to do in that day. Work stuff, home stuff, random thoughts, all of it goes into my babble in the morning to Loom. And remember, like, you're not filtering anything here. You're not organizing your thoughts. And you're just getting up and brain dumping, because if it's left in your head, it's going to distract you all day. So once I'm done, I grab the transcript and I paste it into my productivity and planning project. Now, before I hit go on the transcript and you can see the prompt that I'm using here, and I've also put that down below, there's one crucial step that you can't miss here, because if you don't do this, ChatGPT is going to come back to you with a plan that just isn't realistic and you're going to feel overwhelmed again, and that's not what we want. So step 3 is taking a screenshot of your calendar, and you then drag that into the chat just like this, and this way ChatGPT can actually see when you're available and plan your day and your to-dos around it. But here's the thing, for this to work, you need to prep your calendar to make sure that you can have time to get stuff done without being overwhelmed. And where most people go wrong with this is they don't put everything that they need to do in their calendar. So you need to put things like going to pick up your kid from nursery, doing your morning routine, blocking out your evening routine. Your calendar shouldn't just be a place for your meetings or your deadlines. It should be like what your day actually looks like, your workouts, your cooking. All of this takes time from your day. And so if it's in your calendar, not only do you see exactly what you have to do, but the AI can see it too, and it's an actual reflection of your real day. Okay, so now ChatGPT can see when you're available and prioritize your tasks based on the time you actually have. And this brings us on to step 4, where chat really stops being a chatbot and literally becomes your expensive life coach without the price tag, right? Because it is going to get every element of your life together in the schedule that it returns for you. And it's in this step that chat is going to use one of the frameworks we gave it earlier, which is the Eisenhower matrix. This sorts all of your tasks into 4 key groups, and it tells you exactly what you need to do today based on your urgency and also your 9-to-5 schedule. It's also going to show you what you can schedule for later and tell you what to delegate. The best part is it's going to tell you what tasks to get rid of altogether, because if they're not moving your life or your business forward, you need to drop it. And it's this simple 4-quadrant strategy that took me from being so overwhelmed, working on things that really didn't matter and I wasn't seeing results from, to being laser focused and only spending my free time working on money-making tasks that actually built my business and moved me closer to my goals. And that's exactly how I went from juggling digital products as a part-time side hustle to making over 70k selling digital products, and then turning it into my full-time job when I got made redundant. And so as brilliant as this productivity system is, it means nothing really if you don't know how to sell and market your digital product so you can actually make sales and build a profitable business. That is how you build a true income-based income source and escape your 9-to-5. And so the next video you want to watch to do exactly that, I'm going to walk you through the exact marketing strategy I use for my digital products. So I'll see you there.